Hey everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast Unleashed, where this world has been untouched for going on 2 whole weeks now, although the lag seems to be permeating my very screen, as you can see right here. I'm guessing all the chunks have forgotten to load, seeing as though we have been gone for quite a long time. Now you're probably expecting an elaborate explanation which merits myself an excuse or a get out of jail free card. Well, in all honesty, I don't really have a fantastic excuse other than the fact that I was playing other games with many other folks to bid the time, however you'd like to say it. But we are back today, and it seems as though our rainbow tree has grown right through the beacon, which is our house, and makes a pretty cool look. Wow, I love that tree. Oh, it's so good to be back. But yes, everybody, hopefully you, all those who enjoyed this series have not unsubscribed by now, even though I would fully understand it if you did in fact do so. Now, I'm not exactly sure what is going on with my frames right now. It says that I'm only getting 10 frames right now, but in game I'm getting 120 frames. Something's going on with that anyways, but I don't think we've ever taken out a wisp, so why don't we just start off with that today, you know? It's been a while since we played this, and yeah, I can feel the lag. I can feel it. Oh, you got ouch! Oh, did I kill it? I already killed it. Ha ha! Son, you got wreck. You got wreck. Wispy essence. Well, that's something interesting. Now, upon review of the wiki page and some other references that I use to keep up to date with how this mod works, there are some new things that we can adventure in, one of which being lag management by going inside and turning down our render distance. But amongst that, we have some other stuff that we can look into. Now, I was watching a video by Syndicate Project in which he was doing this, some sort of cool, I don't know what to call it, it's some sort of special, oh my, it's a special tool making process where you have to have this smeltery thing, and it starts out with this stuff called grout, and when we make the grout we are able to get ourselves a whole realm of new things to work with. Now, I'm not sure what a mixer is quite yet, but we'll need gravel, clay, and sand. Now, I'm pretty sure we have plenty of clay. Gravel, I'm not so sure about. Now, I have left some stuff smelting in here while I got on earlier, and this is what's going on here. This is exactly what's going on. Now, it'd probably be good of me to turn on this little part right here that levers this in, and then we should get some more stuff in here. But for now, we have ourselves an unnamed object, some saddles, and a plethora of other things. I really don't know what's going on with this lag right now. I'm not sure why. I'm playing at 120 frames, but this file is not recording at that. I don't know why that happens. If anybody could please tell me why that happens, I would love to fix it. I have no idea why I just get random. I don't have lag spikes in game, but the recording has lag spikes. Maybe because I'm downloading, or the file's going to my hard drive. Maybe. But I know if I ever try and output the file to my external hard drive, it seems to lag just the same, even though it's going out at a higher bit rate. I don't know. I just don't understand. I've even asked people about it, and they haven't really been able to tell me much different also, so I guess I'm just a bit spelunked at the moment. But anyways, I guess we have to go out, and we have to get stuck in our doorway first. But we have to go out, grab ourselves some clay, and grab ourselves some gravel without getting hit by the spiders which litter our landscape. The landscape which has baby endies, and some among other things. Now, I think this is clay right here. Look at this, fantastic. Join right in, already have plenty of clay. Goodness gracious. To be quite honest, it has been a while since I played Minecraft, and I looked into I was about to say FTB, but I hate abbreviating things in conversation. You know when you're just talking with somebody, and there's that person that will say LOL or LOL or something like that, and you just think of that person and you go, really? You're speaking with me right now. You don't have to abbreviate, and that really annoys me, to be quite honest, but I have been guilty of doing it at one point or another, more or less as a joke, because, you know, it's one of those things that's easy to make fun of, much like, I don't know, who's somebody easy to make fun of in the world? Who can I make fun of very easily right now without even trying? Okay, probably YG, the rapper who is not really a rapper, the rapper who cannot bench press 180, rather he has to edit it so it looks like he is bench pressing 180. I can make fun of him pretty easily, I reckon. Alright, that's for you, Taylor Clark, that is for you. Not that you'll ever watch this, but now all of you who are watching this wondering who Taylor Clark is would probably like an explanation. Well, Taylor Clark is one of my personal friends who likes a rapper by the name name of YG, as you may have expected. And this rapper has a certain music video titled Real One. And this music video shows one scene of YG bench pressing, but it cuts in such a manner that... What? What is that? Why do you have a diamond in your hand? What is that? Encouragement? What? What is that? I'm not... I didn't even update this. That means that's been here this whole time. And where are my achievements? Oh, that might explain it. Where? Oh, goodness gracious. I can't zoom out on this, can I? No, there's something special here. I'm going to find it. It's called encouragement. It looks like something on a stick. Oh, there's different achievements for all this crap. Oh gosh, what mod is that even from? Oh man, it's not Biome Finder. I didn't even know that was a mod. Oh, gosh, darn it. Come on, it's Mistcraft. I don't even know what that mod does. All I know is that it really lags everything, so I usually disable it. Oh man, it's not here. That's Minecraft. Oh, gosh darn it. We'll just find it at a later date. How about that? But anyways, YG, in his music video, there was a slight edit between him actually lifting the bench and then him going through one rep and then like putting it back on the holder. But there was no rep, so it goes up. He's like this, and then the scene is him putting it down. So the person who was spotting him did in fact do the lifting for him, and I thought that was very funny because that means he can't lift, and that means he's a chump of chumps. All right, so let's just find ourselves some grout. My mid rant. All right, here we go. Now I'm pretty sure, oh goodness gracious, this is the one thing about not enough items that kind of gets on me. Okay, let's not do that. Goodness gracious, I don't know how to take that off. Okay, grout. I think it's something like this. Actually, you know what? Let's try the ghosting thing. I know there's something like a ghost. We can ghost it by, I think, shifting it. No, that might put in my inventory. No, I'm not on cheat mode. I know I can press R on it. Okay, if I just click on this, press R, and then question mark it, and then it gives you an impression, but I don't know how to automatically fill that, as there is a way to do it, but I'm not immediately aware of what it is. Okay, there we go. We've got ourselves some grout. What is that? That's only 2 pieces. Oh, that's 8 pieces of grout. Okay, that's 8 pieces of grout, but we need a bit more. Now, I'm not sure what we do with grout. I think we smelt it and we get something special from it. I don't remember exactly what it is, and I've got all these other ores from different mods in my inventory right now, so let's just get rid of these lickety-split. Actually, we could go ahead and put that gravel back up there, or that copper rather. Oh goodness gracious, we've got so much random stuff. I really don't know what to do with all of it, to be quite honest. Now, with this stuff in here, or what was it? There was something in here. Bees. Steadfast drones and all the rest of the bees. We do have forestry installed, or at least a limited part of it, which allows us to have aviaries, which are ways to grow bees, and the bees in turn breed, and then through their breeding, they are able to help us make certain types of trees. Now, these types of trees are breeded, and then we have to do cool stuff with the saplings, and it requires a special type of environment, and there's all these cool ones like the Grandidier baobab, the eucalyptus. What else is there? I'm pretty sure there's some willow and some mahogany, but I'm feeling like this whole area, I want to make it somewhere really close around here. We have our farm right here, and then we have some cool outlying areas. I want to do something with this hill right here, but I'm not immediately sure of what it's going to be. And then we have ourselves our hill over there, which houses our science laboratory. But I want to do something in this field either right here, or do some sort of clearing here, or an underground type of deal. But I feel like this would probably be an interesting place for our I don't know what to call it, tree farm. What is it? Is there a special name for a tree farm? I don't know. A nursery, maybe? Something like that. And there's also, I think this is a part of Mistcraft. What is it? It's called cage, soul cage. Soul cages, we are able to make spawners with stuff like this, but with the soul cage we need to make some other stuff. I think Yogscast Shin did something with this. I just remember him doing something with it. I don't really remember, but I know it's something like that. Okay, so we have seared bricks. Now I think as soon as we make something from that mod, whatever it may be, we get ourselves an instruction book that'll tell us exactly what we have to do in order to build all this stuff. So I think all we have to do is just build this like a normal brick, and then we get ourselves one of these seared bricks. Now we can make a whole bunch of stuff. So smeltery, a casting basin, is that it? Maybe something like this. What is this? So it's one of those casting channels. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. So once we make all this stuff, mighty smelting, there's this dome thing we have to make. It's like a 3x3 box like this, kind of is more of a rectangle, but it's a square. I guess, wait, is all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. So it's a square, so it could be a rectangle. But I believe it's a 3x3, or it might be a 4x. I don't remember the exact dimensions of it, but it's just this big basin that has lava in it. You do smelting stuff in there, and it's a really efficient way to make really powerful tools without having to repair them using diamonds and such. So I'll probably just read through all this later on just to get a better gist of what's going on here, but it's a smelter. Yeah, it's called a smelter. It's that multi-block thing I was mentioning, and we need to build a bunch of this stuff, and it looks, this is the basic of it, and then there's this cool little part, and then you do molds, and it is something really impressive. Now that's the grout, so I guess we would have to know how to craft this beforehand, but what can you do? And then this is all the stuff that we use to build it, and it's in really cool HD. I like that. That's something nice. Okay, so that is something we will definitely get into, but at the moment we do not have enough grout, so that is something that I will have to look into. Anyways, speaking of these episodes, since I've been extremely inactive with regards to this series, it is about 6 o'clock right now, so I will definitely be playing this for a couple of hours. And I just spit on my mic. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, it's on my pop filter now. Ah, man, no, that's nasty. That is some nasty stuff. I guess it's not with the seeds that I make bread. It's something else. Anyways, I will be making a bunch of these, a big bulk episode of these, and I'll be uploading them more consistently, so you will not be with these big times of dormancy, there we go, a big period of dormancy. So that'll be something, so we don't have to put up with any more of my inconsistency, and then we'll be ready to go on nearly a daily basis. I don't really want to make this channel scheduled in any way, because I feel like it gets too regulated, and then it feels like it's not really fun anymore. It's like a chore uploading, like I have to go to work on Monday and to do Minecraft or something like that, and that's not something I want to see this channel turn into. I want it to be spontaneous and fun, but I also do understand that being dormant is spontaneous, but it is not fun for everyone, I will agree. So that's something I want to mend, and in my vacation period, if you will call it that, I have thought more carefully about how I will be doing all these, which will be with some bulk on Sundays, just doing some bulk recording and then having some fun with it, learning in between the week periods, and then getting right back on it on the weekends when I have more time. Now, I am very talky today, if you haven't already gotten the gist of that, because I've been pent up just talking with my pals for the past few weeks, and they already know my spiel, but most of you do not if you don't talk to me on a daily basis, which I'm confident not many of you do, unless you talk to me and I don't know it. In which case, I'm not a good friend if you consider me one, but I would like to consider myself a good friend towards all of you. But that was a very big diversion from what I was trying to get about. Anyways, spring break is coming up very shortly. I believe it's the week after next in which our spring break takes place, and I will be on vacation for a better chunk of it. However, I will be home for an equally big chunk of it, so I will be able to do some good old grandiose recording. So that will be something that will be excited to do, and I should not leave you without days and days of dormancy, as we called it earlier. But that is something I want to avoid, and that is something I will avoid. Yes, I want to avoid it, and I will avoid it. Look at that. Doing that conditional and that future tense. Switching it up on yo. Alright, here we go. I've just got a bunch of stuff in my inventory, and I just don't like it. I don't want this. I am tired of clunkiness. Alright, there we go. That should be good. Alright, what's something else? There was something you guys mentioned to me in the comments. Oh yes, the questing ram. The questing ram in the Twilight Forest. Now, I think this episode's going to run a bit longer than usual since I have left all of you away for quite a while, so I don't mind going over my typical 20 or so minutes. So let's just make this one fun. Where is our wool? I know we have plenty of wool around here somewhere, but you guys mentioned to me the questing ram. The questing ram is something in the Twilight Forest. It's a mob of some sort that responds to wool, from what I understand. And I also read a follow-up comment that mentioned that there's something in a future version that does not apply to this version of Feed the Beast, but this is the most updated version of Feed the Beast Unleashed. So I'm not sure what that was referring to, but I'm guessing it's correlated in some way, shape, or form with the questing ram, whose realm was around here somewhere from what I understand. Now, I'm just going to warn you right here, usually when I first get into the Twilight Forest, it is extremely laggy, and I'm assuming it's going to be that way right now. I do apologize for that, and I actually hope I brought up my face cam. I'm not remembering if I did that or not. If If I'm getting around to it right now, well, I guess that'll already be well known to you, but I may have forgotten. I apologize if that's the case. Otherwise, completely disregard what I'm saying right here. Anyways, hopefully the lag is past by now. I'm getting about 120 frames right now, so that should be over. No, I just paused it by accident. I'm sorry. I believe the questing arena, I don't know what to call it. I just know he's the questing ram or something like that. And he likes to frolic in his cool little altar area over here. It's something special right near the castle, and once we do have enough experience, we're about to another chain of 30, I will be confident enough to fight the Twilight Lich, who I'm not sure what he is quite yet. I don't know if he's one of those book guys or he's like an evolved form of one of the books. He's some sort of Pokemon, I'm sure, but we will fight him soon enough and see what he has to offer us. But from what I understand in the videos that I've watched regarding Feed the Beast Unleashed, there's a whole lot that we are yet to see and play around with, and some mods that I have not used whatsoever and that I'm a bit curious about and optimistic about trying out, but also making a fool of myself through my inadequacy with the material, not knowing what I'm doing. My ignorance, yes, my ignorance. Because when it comes to a new type of, or new mod that seems difficult in any way, shape, or form, I usually stray away from it unless it immediately interests me with nuclear weapons of some sort. Something like that. That's what encouraged me to learn industrial craft, because I saw nukes and I thought, cool. That is something special. And speaking of nukes, the ICBM mod, that was one of my favorite mods of all time. If it was incorporated into this mod pack, that would be intense. I love that mod so much. It is so cool. Okay, our snooze thing, our jetpack, yes, is running low on juice, or snoo as I called it. I believe the questing ram resides around here somewhere. Actually, is that his arena right there? No, that's not. It's just some ruin. Goodness gracious. I really should have laid down a waypoint for that. I don't know what's going... Oh, no. I think we just crashed. Okay, no, we did not. Oh, man. It always makes editing so tough when we have a freeze, because I have to sync up the audio again because everything is on a different channel, like the audio here and the audio in the game, and then all the other cool stuff, and then it gets very difficult to keep a track of. So I do it for you. It's a labor. Yes, a labor indeed, but a labor of love. Well, true and so. Where is the questing ram? I really wish I would have put a beacon or something around him. Oh, man. That's a blue ram over there. That's something special. I feel like he is the Baba black sheep of his friends, as nobody else is a blue ram, nor have I ever seen one of his like... Oh, there's another one. Never mind. He is not so atypical after all. It's a bighorn sheep, actually, not a ram. I thought a sheep with horns was a ram. As I mentioned, the crash did indeed happen, and we are back yet again, and do expect a lag spike as I did just log in. So, oh, here it comes again. This mod, although fantastic in nature and very comprehensive with the mods that it has, is a victim to random crashes, which we are very well known with. We're very well acquainted, how about that? Anyways, we are trying to find ourselves that questing ram place which I was mentioning. Now, we have come across a maze like this before, these hedgerows where if you stand on them, they'll hurt you because you're not supposed to cheat. And you know what? We have not come across this, if I'm not mistaken, and we've got some of those little doggies. I think I can just have them hurt themselves right here if I just make them run into the structures or so. Alright, there we go. Let's just sort out these guys, see if we can't find anything special. We do actually need sand, so I will oblige myself with that. Might as well. Oh, look at you, you silly man. About to get dive bombed, son, with my bane of the I quit. Anthropods. Let's see this. They did not anticipate me having a jetpack, and I might just crash right here. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know if Minecraft runs out of memory or it encounters something in the world that it shouldn't have encountered and it gets scared because of that. I really don't know the situation of why it crashes and why it doesn't at other times, but sure enough it does sometimes, and I'm trying to avoid it as best I can. I don't know. Apparently right now you guys are seeing 20 frames, which is not what I'm playing at. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know why it does this. I'm not sure if any of you out there who watch these kind of videos frequently are people who make videos yourselves, but if you are and you do record gameplay of some sort and you do not encounter lag, like I'm not encountering lag right now. As a matter of fact, that last DayZ episode that I uploaded, the one that was pretty laggy at parts, I was playing at consistent 30 frames the entire time, but sometimes it dropped down into the 20s as I saw when I shot some people. So I don't know why that is, but I think it has something to do with xTerminatorD. Now, I tried doing something with Fraps, but it was the same issue. So I'm assuming it boils down to the same hard drive issue, which may be the problem here, which is something that I'll definitely have to look into. I'll probably just buy like another hard drive or something. Goodness gracious. This is just very tedious. You know, I like working through these problems here, you know, trying to solve it so I don't have to worry about it in the future, and then telling other people about it so they don't have to stress about it like I have. But I'm yet to find that solution, therefore I am still stressing, which is something I don't want to do. And we never did end up finding that questing RAM. You know what, how about this? How about we go and check out what is going on with the Baker? And by the Baker, I mean Twilight Forest Man, also known as the Twilight Lich, who we'll just drop in on and see what he is up to. Now, we're not going to fight him all the way through, as that would more than likely hurt us in so many different ways. Oh, this is a different castle. This is an entirely different castle. Huh. Here, let me put down a new marker for this. What is this? This will be Castle 2. Why not? Wow. 2 castles. Now, I don't remember which one of these towers was the one that had the cool loot in it. Well, I'll just mine down into this one and see what we have. But plenty of bookshelves, no doubt. Anything special? I'm guessing that is a negative, Ghost Rider. Nothing? Anything? Okay, no. That's a negative. Okay, let's just get our way out of here then. No need to stay in a nasty place if you aren't being rewarded actively with promises of some sort, and there are no promises here, let me assure you of that. Okay, so we barely have any power left, so let's just make our way back here. Is that a wisp? No, that's just a firefly. I really like those fireflies. They light up the world in such an interesting way, which I've never seen before, and I love that. I just heard someone growling. Excuse me? Excuse me? Do you want to fight, mister? Kid, you'll get wrecked. I will Shrek you. I ate an... What? You have a little disguise on. Look at this. I want it. Wait, hats. There's hats? There's a hat mod? How do I turn that on? What? Oh, I just threw away my sword. How do I turn on hats? What? Hold on. There's something here. How do I turn on hats? Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I want to know how to turn on hats. I want hat. I want a hat. I feel like it would be H, but it's not H. Why is it not H? That's what a hat starts with. Oh, it's V. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. It was a hat. Hold on. Yes. Yes, I think so. I will take it. That is miraculous. The hats mod. I feel like we would have encountered more animals with hats at that point. At this point, that is. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe I didn't have it enabled or something. I know I did enable a couple other mods. I think I enabled Biomes Aplenty as well, which I thought was going to kerplunk our world, but it did not, thankfully. Yes, that is something special. And as we are heading back now, I did do some reading on the Twilight Dimension realm, which is what we are in right now. And there's this thing called a Hollow Hill, Hollow Hill, yes, that sounds more grammatically correct. And it's one of these hills which apparently is very ominous, but when you go down into it, there's a bunch of mods or mob spawners in there. Mod spawners, yeah, we're just getting all sorts of mods down there, but there are a bunch of mob spawners, and there's a lot of tough people to fight in there. I actually think this might be one of them. This might be one of them. Okay, no, I was mistaken out. Thrice more we spawn in and attempt a new life of some sort. Yes, we crashed again because that happens quite a lot, especially in the Twilight Forest. Twilight Forest, why you gotta do that to me? Especially with my newfound hat. Why? Why? I've got encouragement and then you just do that. You know, I'm so angry I'm going to kill a squirrel. Hey, kid, you're trash. Mate, you're about to get no-scoped. Hey. Boom. Just kidding. Hey, you're ruining my feed. You're ruining my feed. Get dropped on. Goodness gracious. What's his hitbox? His hitbox, I'm getting a phone call from somebody I don't even know. You know what? I am going to answer it. I'm going to answer it. I'm going to answer this. You know what? I don't care. I'm answering it. Hello? Hello? Who is this? And what are you selling? This is not he. Yes, this is the wrong number. Sure, my name is General WILLCOCK. Just in case I'm not the wrong guy. Okay. Okay. Have a nice evening. Yes. You chose the wrong day to call General WILLCOCK, unfortunately. Ah, dang it. No. Ah, goodness gracious. I just want to get home. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Alright, well, she did not want to hear from General WILLCOCK. I feel like I put too much emphasis on the word cock in that, so she probably thought I was just saying cock, and then she's like, oh, okay, I'll call back later. And I said, no, you don't call back here. This is a restricted number. You know what? This is a restricted area. You're not allowed to call here. Why am I not allowed to call here? Well, because this is restricted airspace, son. If you were to fly a plane here, I'd have to shoot you out of the air with my bow and arrow. But yes, not looking for General WILLCOCK. I feel like she said I'm looking for General Scott, so I want to say no, I'm General WILLCOCK, as if I'm another general, and she just got the general directory mixed up, but I guess. Okay, I'm going to sort out this spoils bag right here, because I know you can just right-click in a chest, and it puts it in there. So, Thaumium Pickaxe, 3 diamonds. Sweet! Oh, yeah! That's what I like to see, 15 diamonds. And you know what? I'm pretty sure I have a quarry block around here. Yeah, I've got a quarry block. So I figure in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to put down our first quarry. And this music's probably extremely loud right now, and I am ignoring it until now. Okay, there we go. In the next episode, we are going to go to the Twilight Forest, and we are going to make ourselves an automated quarry. So we're going to have the engines, we're going to have the pumps to keep those engines cool, and then we'll see what else we can do from there. But thank you all very much for watching this return episode of Feed the Beast Unleashed, and expect many more on a more consistent basis. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all... how do I do this? Very soon!